Wait, what's the name of this video?
The top 10 creepy little towns in video games.
Jordan, you need to stop doing so many drugs.
Fuck you, I'll do however many drugs I want.
Also, why are you dressed like that? You look silly.
Shut up, I look beautiful.
No, you look silly.
I look beautiful.
You're ugly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 creepy little towns. Yes. Twilight Town from Paper Mario 2. Yes, I'm starting this list off with Paper Mario, of all things, which, creepy little towns aside, just so happens to be one of my favorite video game franchises of all bloody time. I love the Paper Mario games, and if there's one thing I love about them most, it's how creative and unique they always are, with crazy bizarre storylines, crazy bizarre characters, and crazy bizarre locations all throughout the series. Such as this place. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Twilight Town, a weird, dark, spooky little village full of dead trees, crooked houses, and a great perpetual haze of overlooming dreariness that never goes away. Naturally, I love this place, and of all the weird settings you visit in Paper Mario 2, this one's always been my favorite. I just love the way it looks. I love the eerie, dim red colors of the town, the big hanging yellow moon in the sky, and I love that dull, depressing music that plays in the background of it all.
It's so delightfully dismal I could kill myself.
Why do you say things like that?
If you'd stop interrupting me, maybe I wouldn't say things like that.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, and I should also mention the Twilighters, too. The Twilighters are the people who inhabit Twilight Town. A bunch of patchy, stitched-up scarecrow people that walk around looking creepy and depressed everywhere they go. Oh, living in this dark place. It's so depressing, you know? Oh god, I love these guys. They're just adorable. My favorite one was always the town mayor. I love how he had a bunch of stuffing popping out of the corner of his head, but he didn't ever really seem to notice or care. I always wanted to be like him, just walking around being the mayor of Twilight Town, with my cane and my big puffy eyebrows, not giving a single shit. I know Twilight Town may not be a very creepy place, and I know it's more just like creepy themed, but hey, there's a reason I put it at number 10. So what do you say we move on now, and let the creepiness get creepier? The Town Full of Scary Children from Sanitarium.
Okay, first of all, Sanitarium is one of the best point-and-click adventure games ever made. If you haven't played it, you need to play it. Second of all, I don't even know where to begin. Fuck.
Okay, so here's the thing about Sanitarium. I played this game when I was a little kid. Like, a really little kid. I must have been about 6 or 7 years old. And I know I said the Resident Evil remake was the first horror game I ever played, but this one was more of a game I just watched someone play. When I was a kid, I found Sanitarium horrifying. But nowadays, I'm just in love with it. Sanitarium is a demented, unique, wildly imaginative horror game, full of freaky, grotesque imagery and strange emotional storytelling. And there's no game quite like it. There are a lot of things in Sanitarium I love, and a lot of insane parts of it that I could spend hours talking about. But right now, I just want to tell you about my favorite part. The second chapter of the game, where you visit a small town full of creepy, deformed children.
I haven't seen any adults in this town. Where are they? Where are your parents?
I'm sorry, but Mother has forbidden us to talk about them.
So at one point, near the beginning of Sanitarium, you find yourself transported to a tiny decrepit town in the middle of nowhere. And all around the town, there are children, with messed up faces and freakish malformed body parts.
Who are you, young lady?
My name's Jessie Hatcher. What's yours?
I can't remember my name.
Well, Mother won't let me talk to strangers, so you'd better leave.
You can try talking to the children, but anytime you ask them where their parents are, they don't seem to want to tell you. And they keep mentioning the presence of some indiscernible thing called Mother.
I keep hearing about Mother, but it doesn't sound like she's anyone's real mother. Who is this person?
She's resting right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't speak to you. You're right, though. She isn't anyone's real mother.
As you walk around the town, you'll start to find strange things like giant plant roots growing all over the buildings, and newspaper articles talking about a mysterious comet falling from the sky. Eventually, you make your way to the town's elementary school, and there, after breaking down the door, you finally find the dead bodies of the parents, covered in vines and rotting away.
Decayed bodies? Are these the parents? If I asked the kids directly, it might upset them.
It turns out, and this is a spoiler by the way that you might not want spoiled, Mother is actually a giant alien mass of green space comet shit, who's killed the parents and is now slowly transforming the children to become one with her perfect, slimy, inhuman form.
It is not conceit. After I complete their transformation, the children will be one with me forever.
Happy ending. Next town.
The town of Andale from Fallout 3.
Hello there, fella. Good to meet you. Name's Smith, Jack Smith. Welcome to Andale, the best little town in Virginia.
Alright, here's a creepy scenario for you. Imagine you're walking around the desert wasteland of post-apocalyptic America, and suddenly, on your travels, you come across a tiny village full of about 6 people. 6 people who never stop smiling, and seem to be disturbingly blissful about absolutely everything they talk about.
And it's good to meet you, too. Feel free to stay in Andale as long as you like. Heck, stop by the house for dinner sometime if you'd like.
Now imagine these people tell you their town is called Andale, proud winner of the quote-unquote Best Town in the USA contest.
Well, hello. Welcome to Andale, winner of the Best Town in the USA contest.
And then, when you ask them what the fuck the Best Town in the USA contest is, they respond with this.
Well, I don't right know. But we're the best one, isn't that what matters? I mean, we're the winners. Us. Not Springfield. Not Rockville. Us.
There's something wrong with this lady.
So, after talking with all these people, imagine you find out that almost all of them are related, and that their children have been inbred within the family, forced to marry their relatives and keep the town unified forever. Then imagine you go talk to the village elder, and he tells you to leave, to get away from the town as fast as you can and never come back.
Get out! Get out while you can! Run, stranger! Run!
Okay, now, imagine you go snooping around the town after hearing this. Imagine you look through the people's houses, through their kitchens, through their bedrooms and their basements. And then, when you're looking through one of their basements, you just so happen to find dead bodies, rotting skeletons, and a bunch of grimy refrigerators full of sliced up human meat. And then when you leave, everyone in the town attacks you.
Too bad, stranger. I guess you'll just have to be our new meal.
Andale, ladies and gentlemen. The best town in the USA. What a lovely place. Kakariko Village, from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh, what? You don't think Kakariko Village is creepy? You don't think it's a creepy little town? Well, I think it's a creepy little town. I think it's a very, very creepy little town. Why? Well, first of all, this thing lives underneath it. Oh, what? What are you looking at? Don't mind me, I'm just a child-scarring abomination of hell walking around in a kid's game. I'm just Dead Hand, that's all I am. I'm a bundle of joy! Actually, Dead Hand is a really good example of why I find this town so creepy, to be honest. See, Kakariko Village just has so many dark secrets. I mean, not only does the entire massive morbid shadow temple lie beneath its surface, but everything else about this town is strange and spooky too. Hell, I remember the first time I ever even visited this place, I was scared out of my mind. I was just walking along as Kid Link, just being young, adventurous, and going along on my merry little way. And then suddenly, the first building I walked into, this happened. Blah! Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Please, help me. It hurts.
Yeah, that wasn't terrifying at all. Fucking mutated spider people. in a house.
And aside from fucking mutated spider people in a house, Kakariko Village also has that graveyard. Yeah, remember the graveyard? The graveyard full of ghosts? And that creepy old graveyard man? And that tomb underneath it with undead walking corpses lurking around inside? Yeah, see what I mean? Kakariko Village is creepy. And if you still don't think it's creepy, well, just look at the people living in this town. Seriously, everyone living in this town is creepy. They're like the creepiest people I've ever seen. First of all, there's the Windmill Man, who's unpredictable and, well, scary. And then there's the Potion Shop Lady, which... God, do you see this woman? Do you see her face? What are we even looking at right now? What is this creature? Ugh, you know what? It's just scary. Creepy, scary, creepy, scary, spooky, creepy, scary. The town of Innsmouth, from Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. Well, I certainly can't make a list of creepy little towns without including Innsmouth, the gross, grimy fishing town from 2006's Call of Cthulhu, an extremely underrated horror game that way more people need to play.
You know, I've always found it weird that they named this game Call of Cthulhu. It's actually based on a story called The Shadow over Innsmouth, one of my favorites from H.P. Lovecraft. Not Call of Cthulhu. But okay.
Call of Cthulhu basically brings to life the story of Innsmouth, a small, dingy little fishing town in northeastern America, where people have started to randomly disappear, and spooky Lovecraftian shit is going down. In the game, you play a detective named Jack Walters, who's gone to Innsmouth on account of a missing persons report. And once you arrive in the town, right off the bat, something seems wrong.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared them off with that ugly face of yours.
Excuse me? Well, what's wrong with your face, lady? You look like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
Well, fuck you too, blubberguts. I never liked you anyway. Also, what's up with those gills on your face? Are those gills? Those look like gills. Yeah, I think something's going on in this town, and I don't know if I want to be a part of it. I think I'm gonna leave. Oh shit, I can't leave. Goddamn video games and their eternal imprisonment. Well, I guess the only thing to do now is go stay in a hotel or something.
The name's Jack Walters.
You don't say, sir.
Oh god, even the hotel people are creepy. What if these people attack me in my hotel room? Yep, they're attacking me in my hotel room. Attack of the fish people. So from here, Call of Cthulhu goes all over the bloody place. You get chased by monsters, you run around in the town's sewers, you discover great big horrific cults of inexplicable terror and evil. You know, the usual Lovecrafty stuff. But honestly, the best thing about this game for me is the town of Innsmouth itself. I freaking love this place. I love the dark buildings, I love the slimy roads, I love the dull, faint streetlights. And god, just look at the rooftops. Look at that cloudy sky and those smoky chimneys. Call of Cthulhu just brought Innsmouth to life. This is exactly how I would have pictured the town of Innsmouth looking. And it's just perfect. Perfectly perfect. Like a perfect little perfect orange. Perfect! The Milkman Town, from Psychonauts.
Now, how am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
Okay now, how the hell am I gonna explain this one? Alright, so the next town on our little list is a place that's not even necessarily a real town. No, instead, it's a fake town. A town that exists only inside someone's head. Specifically, this man's head.
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Sorry, the milkman has the key. I am not the milkman. I'm the guard.
This is Boyd Cooper, a paranoid schizophrenic security guard with a brain full of fears, worries, conspiracy theories, and multiple personalities.
Did I just think that? Or did someone make me think it? And nobody seems to care.
When you first meet Boyd, you ask him to let you through a locked gate that you need to get through in order to progress through the game. But he tells you he can't open the gate, because only the milkman can open the gate.
Where's the milkman?
I'll bet he's sleeping on the job. His milk is delicious. Everybody wants it. He'll be here soon. Then the lies will end.
So of course, the only way to get past the gate is to find out who the milkman is. So you go inside Boyd's head, because that's just kind of what you do in this game. So when you enter Boyd's mind, you wind up in a town. A very messed up town, where everything's crooked, and everyone around you is disconcerting and suspicious.
The road is out, and we are working on it. It is a good day for watering plants. These are my hedge trimmers. They help me maintain my hedge. The dead people are underground, and I have brought flowers because I am sad.
Also, there's this odd little girl you keep running into everywhere you go, and it's literally the same little girl everywhere you go.
Hello, sir. I am a rainbow squirt. Would you like to buy a box of my delicious rainbow treats?
No, I do not want your rainbow treats. Why are you everywhere? What is this town? Whatever, I guess I'll just go walk around and I'll see what's inside this house.
Oh, hello there. Have you come to pay for your rainbow treats?
No! I don't want rainbow treats! Why are there so many little girls? Why are you all here? Someone help me. Okay, I guess it's a boss battle. Whatever. So in the end, it turns out the milkman is actually inside this house. And he's like in cryo sleep or something.
He wakes!
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
So, yes. Bottom line, this place is crazy. Incredibly crazy. It's so crazy I could set my hair on fire.
Hello?
Hey Jordan, my weekly motivational calendar told me to check in on a friend and encourage them in whatever they're doing, so, what are you up to?
Setting my hair on fire.
Oh, well, I encourage you to do that.
I'm not listening to you.
The Ghost Town from Yume Nikki. Oh my, that music. That beautiful, damn haunting music. It just repeats over and over again, but it gets me every time. Okay, so this next town on the list, it might be a bit of a cheat. This is the Ghost Town from Yume Nikki, an indie game I really love. And the Ghost Town, it isn't exactly a creepy place. Well, I mean, it is a little creepy. Everything in Yume Nikki is certainly a little creepy. But to me, the Ghost Town feels more like a sad place than a creepy one. The Ghost Town is basically a quiet, dry, slum-like village hidden deep within the vast, surreal dream world of Yume Nikki. And it's hard to even find this place. First, to get there, you have to go through the Dark World, which is like a big, long, black abyss that never ends. And if you walk around and look hard enough in the Dark World, you'll eventually find a door. The door will lead you to a big green meadow called the Wilderness. And the Wilderness is huge. It's very easy to get lost here if you don't know exactly where you're going. But if you walk around long enough, going in the right direction, looking for the right places, eventually you'll find a gate. And beyond that gate, there's the Ghost Town. Now, unlike the rest of the towns on this list, the Ghost Town doesn't have any kind of dark secret. It's not a dangerous place, and there's nothing particularly scary about it. Instead, it's just kind of there. The town is very small, and it has a very hollow, empty feeling to it. The houses are all just tiny metal shacks, and all the people living there have holes in their faces. They also make this cute little noise whenever you talk to them. What does that little noise mean? What could it be? Does it mean they're happy? Does it mean they're sad? Are they trying to communicate with me in another language? Poor bastards. I don't even know. Also, if you wander around the town long enough, you'll eventually find a couple shacks that are open, that you can actually go inside. Let's see what's in this one. Okay, wait. What on earth is this? Can someone tell me what this is? Is it alive? What's its name? Why does it live here? What is its purpose? I want answers, goddammit! Whatever. I guess I'll never know. I'll never know anything about this place. And in a way, that's kinda what makes it special. Creepy, empty, and special. The Lost Village from Fatal Frame 2.
Fatal Frame, Fatal Frame, Fatal, Fatal, Fatal Frame.
You know, you're not even holding the right game. Minakami Village is from Fatal Frame 2.
If I want to hold Fatal Frame 1, I'm gonna hold Fatal Frame 1.
Ah, yes! I finally get to talk about Fatal Frame on this channel. Oh, so long have I wanted to talk about you, Fatal Frame. So long. I have to say, personally, I think Fatal Frame is one of the scariest, most effectively frightening horror game franchises ever created. And among all the old classic survival horror games that admittedly don't really scare me all that much anymore, it's one of the few that still does. For those of you who don't know, the Fatal Frame games are all about ghosts. Specifically, they're about taking pictures of ghosts with a camera. And while I know that might sound a bit cheesy, just play Fatal Frame for 10 minutes. Play it alone, sitting in the dark, in the middle of the night, for 10 minutes, and you'll see just how horrifying it is. So in Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, you play as two little sisters named Miyu and Mayu, who wander off into the woods one day and somehow mysteriously get lost. In a town. A ghost town, entirely abandoned and left to wither away in the dust. This place is known as the Lost Village, and it's one of the eeriest settings in any game you'll ever play. As you explore the village, you'll first find nothing but empty houses, rooms and corridors filled with dusty furniture, curious artifacts, and little bits and pieces of the town's dark history. And then, you find ghosts. Yes, the ghost town is full of ghosts, of course. And the ghosts want to hurt you. I think. Actually, I don't know exactly what the ghosts want to do. It seems like they want to hurt you. Oh shit, that ghost sure bumped into me pretty hard. That was aggressive. Well, whatever they want to do. The cool thing about Fatal Frame's ghosts is that each and every one of them is different. Like, they're all special and unique, and each one scares you in a totally different way. Some of them walk through walls, some of them climb out of boxes, some of them just look scary as hell, and some of them just rip off the girl from Ringu. But hey, it's okay, cause plenty of games rip off this game. Like look, it's the Crooked Man. From the Crooked Man. Except it's not from the Crooked Man, it's from Fatal Frame. See it and believe it. But anyway, yeah. Well, there's certainly a lot of cool stuff I could talk about from Fatal Frame 2. I don't have time to cover it all today. And maybe I'll have to talk about it again in another video. But for now, you sure better believe it ranks high on this list. Fatal Frame 2 is a creepy little town. One of the creepiest little towns to ever be a creepy little town. I have nothing.
Alright, let's get the obvious one out of the way. Lavender Town.
Yeah, I suppose it would be pretty asinine to make a list of creepy little towns without including this one, right? I mean, Lavender Town from Pokemon is like the creepy little town. It's like the classic creepy town. It's the old simplistic minimal one that everyone knows about, and that everyone remembers from their childhoods. And hey, that has to account for something, right? I will admit, I am kinda sick of hearing about Lavender Town on the internet, and about all the stupid creepypasta urban legend shit that people still to this day won't shut up about.
By far, my favorite urban legend in video games has to be what is now known as the Lavender Town Syndrome.
Oh, shut up, old Jordan, you don't know shit about shit.
I hear that if you play the song backwards, then slow it down to half speed, then speed it up to 3 times the normal speed, there's even a secret message to be heard. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Kill yourself, self. Kill yourself, self.
No wonder the children died.
Okay, wait, where the hell was I? Oh yeah, Lavender Town. I was talking about Lavender Town. Shit, what do I even say about Lavender Town? I don't even have anything to say. Lavender Town is a town, and it's a spooky town, and it has ghosts in it, and that's spooky. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I just really don't want to talk about Lavender Town right now. Honestly, I only put Lavender Town on the list so that people wouldn't call me a hipster for not putting it on the list. Oh, shut up, I'm not a hipster. Jesus Christ, just because it's overrated doesn't mean it's bad. I'm running away.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me.
Oh, but of course, why yes, well of course. Who couldn't have seen this coming? Silent Hill. The one creepy little town to rule all creepy little towns. I can't tell you how much I love Silent Hill. How much I love this game. These games. All of these games.
Wait, no. I can't do this. I'm not gonna talk about this. No. Wait, what? You're not gonna talk about Silent Hill? Oh, no. I'm gonna talk about Silent Hill. Then talk about Silent Hill. No, not yet. Not yet. I think I feel something coming.
Hello everyone, and thank you guys for watching my top 10 creepy little towns in video games. Right now, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank my top supporters on Patreon. WanderGirl108, Jose Garcia, Kira Dude, Nathan Stapleton, Xantippe Pink, Delta Delis, Noah Vilgrain, Twinblade Mel, Huzelos, Otto Nichols, Kite Moonwall, Record 19, Camel Traffic, Psycho Amanda, and Conley. You guys are incredible. I'm serious. If Patreon keeps growing, soon I'll be able to do Jordan Underneath as a full-time job. And that would be amazing. I could put all my time and effort into it, as I kind of already do. And that just sounds great. So again, thank you. You guys are the reason I've been able to make so many videos this year. More than last year anyway. I take YouTube a lot more seriously now, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.